Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So now what I want to do today is I want to head out and do a cheeky little raid. Yeah, so that's right guys, we're going to do a quick little raid today. Is it better in 7.5? Let's go ahead and check that out. This seems to be a little bit of a tradition for us where each major update we sort of tend to try and do some raids to see if there's been any changes, any updates, any sort of sneaky updates, I sort of would like to call it, and hopefully we can show you guys, and that way you guys can do some raids as well and invest in that 200 silver there, because I know a lot of you guys don't see it being worth it in a sense where there's not a lot of value for those 200 coins. I've done a whole range of videos about that in the past where I feel like for me it is important to actually do these raids from time to time, only because it's going to benefit you guys in a later stage. So that's just my humble opinion, but I feel like that would be you know, it's going to be mixed for a lot of you guys to end up doing it or not, but for me I feel like it's actually a good shout to do. So we have brought some of our obligatories here, and as I can see, my fella, he is a little bit on the worse for wear side, so I am actually going to sort myself out first before we actually commence this raid. And through the power of editing, here we are back and ready to go. I forgot completely when you are in a different location, in my case the southern zone, you will have to bear the changes in elements as well, so you got to keep that in mind, guys. So let's go ahead and pick up some of these things as we go along. Now, will we find our raid E? I don't know, but look, this is beginning to be a very similar themed, actually a little bit partially different, but very similar in the sense that these house designs do not change, unfortunately, so they are what they are, that we can't really do much about them. So we're just gonna, you know, go in and do our cheeky little raid. Like I said, I do end up enjoying these because it just gives me a bit of downtime and not having to, you know, do the same things over and over again, and I feel like it's fun for me, so I end up liking to do these. So we'll continue on. Doesn't look like, oh, we've got a few tubes actually today, which is nice. Yeah, so we do have something that I wanted to sort of touch on today with you guys as well, so it's not just going through a raid and being done with it, but also we have another giveaway. So yes, that's right, our friends at Westland Survival, they are wanting to do another giveaway, so pretty much very similar like the first. I'll go ahead and pop the imagery on the screen for you guys right now, but this is regarding a Blaster Master pack. So again, like I said, I just wanted to sort of at least show you guys what this one is all about. So you'll see some images on the screen. There is a coach gun, we've got some gum again, and we've got some fried fish. Now the criteria of this is not hard, guys, at all. Okay, obviously you're watching my videos here, make sure you do the same thing if you guys did this in the previous giveaway, and for those that did win it, thank you very much for participating, and hopefully you guys have already got your rewards. Now with this, all you have to do is drop your gamer ID into the description, and also from there, all that you're going to need to do from here is head over to the Westland's main YouTube channel and simply subscribe. That is it. That's all you guys got to do. You guys don't have to do anything else. Just go ahead and hit the subscribe button to the Westland channel, and also just drop your gamer ID into the comment section of this video. And what I do at random on my end is I will personally pick 3 winners, and I will feed that back onto the to the team at Westland, and they will go ahead and dispense that those prize and goodies to you guys. So that's it, guys. That's basically it. There's really not much else for you guys to do from that perspective there. I just wish you guys all the best of luck, and for those that do participate and enjoy watching my videos, it's a nice thank you from the team at Westland, helping some of us content creators out to give something back to the community, of course. So yeah, like I said, Appreciate all the support that you guys give me anyway. So as we continue on, we are continuing and not finding much here at the moment, but is there anything here that I'm not privy to? No, that's it, that's fine. I managed to dance around that little trap there, which was a good thing. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. Got some nice bit of material here, which is good, which is what I want. I'll grab some of that. And what is this? Let's just pick up that for now, and let's see what's in this little fella. And look, to be honest, there's really not much there for me to collect, so really not going to bother with that, am I? Ooh, some dynamite. That's nice. You get some reimbursement for the dynamite that you use, which is always a very good thing. Alright, let's see what's in here. There's not much doing in here. There's a lot of tubes. Man, I'm getting a lot of tubes today, which is nice. Not something that I would particularly get all the time, so yeah, I'm happy with that, to be honest with you guys. Honestly, let's just do some swappy roos around here and take and leave a few things that we do and don't want. Don't want these at the moment. Let's see what's in here, and there's not much here for me to grab. And we're going to need to head into here actually, and we'll see what is going on in here. Alright, and let's just do that. And can we get around? Yes, we can. Very good, and not much logs actually. I don't think there's anything in here either, so I'm not going to bother with that, but let's just bust open this partition here, and let's see if we can jump into this. Okay, get out of its way. Thank you very much. Ah, there's the safe. Awesome. I won't be able to get the safe, unfortunately, only because I don't have the wagon with me. I did that the last time as well. I've actually had the wagon up north for a very long time, and I really need to actually bring that back eventually. So that'll happen. That will happen. But here we go. Let's see what we find in here. Okay. Ooh, we've got some tier 4 stuff. Nice. Well, one tier 4 stuff, but that's okay. We'll manage to grab some of those a little bit later. What do we got here? There's really not much here for me to grab actually, but these are some remedial weaponry that we can sort of take with us as well, so we can, we can use those in lower level zones, like a zone 1, zone 2 kind of style. How much do I have in the ways of dynamite? I have 1, which is not going to actually help me out, unfortunately, which is pretty much not going to help me out at all. So I'm going to have to go back eventually and do some, picky up stuff, and yeah, that's not going to help me in any way, shape or form. But before we do that, because we've still got this raid that we're doing here at the moment, I wouldn't mind doing something else, something a little bit cheeky. When I went back to my to base, I ended up picking up a quick little quest. So we're going to do a West Star. It is a medium style quest, but as we know in the grand scheme of things, medium doesn't really mean a medium. So we'll continue on as we go along. I probably should have brought a pickaxe here to pick up a few things, but that's okay. We can sort of excuse that for today because of what we are actually doing initially, which is fine. I don't want to bother you at all, so we'll continue on. And oh, we got ourselves a little watchdog. Okay, Mr. Poacher, need to dispatch you, and actually, you know what, I'll just take that and we move along. Here we go. These are the fellas here. Let's switch over to my Schofield and let's take these fellas out in a quick little fashion. Now, I did also want to touch on today as well, and I know I haven't been posting in a little bit, probably about a week, give or take. So I wanted to sort of talk to you about another game that I've been on it and playing. I have mentioned this in a previous video as well. It is another game that's actually made by Helio, which obviously makes Westland Survival, so all developed in the same place. Now that game is called Amkin Survival. I will throw something up on in the description as well, so I'll end up doing that for you guys in throughout this video. And yes, look, Amkin, very new game. It's only just been released within the last month, so there isn't really too much to it just yet, but it offers a different experience to the whole survival RPG genre, and I wanted to sort of give it a try out, and I am actually enjoying myself, to be fair. I feel like it is a excuse me, it is a different variation on what we sort of know and come to, you know, what we're used to. Whilst, you know, we're playing these style of games. It is survival based, but there are other elements to the game, so it's very different. Okay, and yes, look, some people might say that it is reminiscent of other style of games, which is, you know, it's true, but in my opinion, and the way that I think about these things as well, if you're gonna pay, I guess, homage to one style of game, you take the best bits from that game and make it work in your own way. And I feel like that's what the development team at Helio have done, and I think it's a good game. I feel like it's got a bit of potential. Obviously, there's a lot of work to be made, and there hasn't been a lot of advancement just yet, because the game has only just been released. But I feel in the coming months we'll get to see what the game has to offer, and if if it's something that you guys are interested in, have a check, suss it out, and yeah, see what you think. But aside from that, I am going to get out of here because I need to de-loot, unfortunately, and pick myself up and get myself going again. And we'll obviously go over to the train robbery and do that. So let me sort myself out, and I will see you guys once I've done that. Okay, so I thought I would mix things up, and we're going to do the train robbery halfway doing our little cheeky raid here. So I figured, why not mix it up a little bit so it's not as a little boring. But you know what? I feel like this is a good little medium pace, and let us pick up a few bits and pieces and take out some of these fellas here. Rocking the Schofield here as always. I feel like this is one of my main staples of weaponry. I just love this thing. Until something else better comes along that's easier to be crafted and constructed, I like it. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, I've already hit the limit of its full capabilities in terms of firepower and whatnot. So it's a bit of a miss there, but look, it is what it is. But like I said, as soon as something else better comes along, I will most definitely make that weapon and make that my own. But for now, the Schofield is my baby, as I like to call it. I don't really say that too much about weaponry in the game. So yeah, it is my baby. I like it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel the same way in most circumstances. All right, we've got a few of you fellas coming through here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel differently about it as well and prefer other weaponry as opposed to what I'm saying here. But let me know in the comment section, what do you prefer as a weapon? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would be very much interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. But we've got the boss over here. This is probably the worst variation. Well, we've got the main boss up here, which is fine. Alright, let's just take you out, Mr. Main Hijacker. Let me heal real quickly before I bite the big one here. Thank you very much, and just take that before you fall over. I'm not going to worry about that, but let's just quickly heal and take up this little whaler here. You didn't have anything, that's okay. Unfortunately, this is the worst thing here, because you have to drop down and then these guys are going to start attacking pretty much immediately, which is a real royal pain. But that's okay, because we should be able to do this without any issues. Like I said, I have the Schofield. There we go. Alright, train is saved. Let's go back to John Conrad and we will get ourselves out of here. And I've actually got no more clothing, which I've just realised. I've got some boots. That's about it. How much of those boots do I have left? Oh, and the hat, of course, too. Oh, no, you don't want to do that. You want to jump down, of course. And let's head out. And in terms of bits and pieces here, so I can probably pretty much wear that anyway, just to sort of save myself. I'll end up deleting that, and let us head back over here, because there was some spots that I wasn't able to open up, so we are going to obviously open all of that up and continue on with our cheeky little raid. Nice little a little sidestep there to continue on. Actually, I didn't bring any of my axes, but I do believe I had an axe in here that I didn't pick up. So lucky me, lucky me. Where were they actually? Where were they? I think you guys were up here. You most certainly was up here. And fast loading shotgun. Look, I'll take you for now. But my expectation is I'm not going to probably end up taking you back, and I think along with these as well. But I'm just going to take that with me. Yeah, I feel like that is good enough for me. So let us go over this way. Where's the window? I need a window. Clear point of access. There we go. Let's us break through this one. Alright, and yes, actually, that's one thing I wanted to let you guys know. Apparently, doors are very similar in Dynamite usage, as well as using the window method, as I have always fondly used in the up until now. So that's something that I wanted to sort of point out as well. Let's just take the fangs for now, and what else we got? No, I don't want to break you. I want to break you down. Yeah, so I know some people had mentioned that as well, and I always thought the windows were the cheapest, and I always thought the doors would have been a little bit more durable. So yeah, I noticed that in one of my daily quests that I ended up doing in my own time to yeah, come to realize that I did that as a bit of a dry run, and yeah, it worked out. So I was happy, you know, with that outcome. So there you have it. There you have it. You can actually break those down as well, and don't expect to spend as much. So it looks like the walls are going to be the most intensive variations of what you need to break down if you know are going to break those things down. But what I'm doing is I'm doing some final checks. I'm actually going to take the basalt because I don't actually have a great deal of that at the moment. So, and also we're not going to be taking any of that granite or anything like that. But yeah, if you were to break this down, this will cost you the most, but I think this is the weaker of the walls if I'm not mistaken. So let's just go ahead and break that, and there is actually nothing in there, and there is a window there. Well, there you go. That's the thing, you just don't know until you break certain walls down that you'll notice that there are things that you may have missed. And look, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Okay, we'll take some planks here. I'll take the berries here. I've got a stack full of these things as well, but at the moment, picking up things worth of value for me, that is going to do it. And what else we've got here? There is nothing for me here to collect. Just doing the final checks, the final run at it. Just seeing what else. Have I missed anything? No, my luck, I probably have, actually. Probably have. You know what? I'll take that. And I think, for the most part... Oh, actually, there's a guy... Isn't there something else out here that I've missed? How to get to the back here? I don't think there is, actually. Because that would have been that plant thing. That's what I was thinking about. There you go. Alright, so I guess the last thing for us to do is we'll head over to John Conrad and pick up our quest reward, and I think that is going to go ahead and do it for us. But there goes Togusa? Togusa? I don't know how you pronounce that, but you pronounce it in some way, form or another. And yes, let us head over to good old Mr. John Conrad. Alright, Mr. John, where are you? You're way over here for me, thank you. And give me my rewards, thank you very much. There we go. And effectively, put it this way, I spent 200 coins today. Okay, 200 coins spent to go and do that raid. Got a few okay items, some items that I didn't have before anyway, that I would have had to spend time in collecting. And basically I only spent 75 coin all up because I've just done that quest, so that sort of reimbursed me in a sense. So you got to do it, you got to do it in a way that will sort of benefit you guys. All right, so look, whether it is beneficial for you guys to do it, it's up to you guys on how you interpret it. But for me, the way I've just done it today. And even if I got the safe as well, I would have got some extra gear as well. Yes, I would have had to have spent some coin. So if you factor that in, I would have spent, what, 225 coin minus 100 coin. That basically leaves me at a balance of 100 coin. I was out of pocket if you choose to open up the safe in 24 hours versus an instant open. So normally I would say open them all always up in 24 hours because you don't want to spend more coin than what you have to. But yeah, look, for 100 coin you would have got some okay resources for your troubles. I got some additional resources because I did the West Star event as well. So if it works out, it works out, but that's just me. But anyway guys, before we sign off, make sure you participate in the giveaway. Like I said, I'll have everything loaded up for you guys, ready for you guys to make lives a bit easier for you. I'll leave the Westland YouTube channel in the description. I'll pin that, and make sure that you guys leave your gamer IDs there because that's the only way that you guys are going to get the rewards if you guys are lucky enough to win. But anyway guys, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, checking out the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy and I'll catch you guys in the next one.